Hi everyone. I feel like this is my favorite spot to chit chat with y'all. I feel like chit chatting. It's almost Christmas and I feel like I've really stringed together this theme of how I've been feeling over the past year and reflecting, my favorite thing to do. And I think this has been a very slow year for me. As far as just like, I've been spending a lot of time just being a little bit more present and reaching for small things rather than big, large things. And I think for a lot of people, myself included, the end of the year marks this kind of bittersweet and sort of confusing time. I think there's all these expectations that arise, and sometimes we feel disappointed or we feel, I don't know, sometimes like insecure. And I wrote a whole piece about this on my Patreon, but I also started Substack, or I posted it on Substack because I think a lot of people use it, even though you know my feelings about it. And I think a lot of this has had me feeling like I'm ready to reinvest in like my inner blooming and my inner desires and my explorations and discoveries that I want to make about myself, and sort of cultivating that in a more internal way, and things that I'm learning and absorbing and then also in turn creating. A big part of that has been wanting to learn some new skills, or also just explore stuff that I've already been interested in, and that I just want to leverage that curiosity into something that may be more useful to me in other ways. So I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I've been kind of humming and hawing a lot of these different things and that I want to explore and learn, and this just seemed like such a great opportunity to use Skillshare to do that. I think the first thing that I have always thought of, or something I've been considering a lot, and I think I even mentioned it before, is graphic design and design work. I think it's something that I have always been interested in. And this week especially, I kind of wanted to focus on being a little bit more productive and like focusing on things that felt productive to my spirit, if that makes sense. This definitely was like my week of recalibrating in that way. If you're unfamiliar with Skillshare, it's like a very large online learning community for creatives, but also anybody who's curious on all of these topics. And there are so many, like such an incredible, prolific amount of classes that you can take. There's so much out there, and there's so many amazing teachers. Like there's animation, there's design, there's like film and video. And then also I noticed some other things like knitting, which I'm very interested in because now that I've started knitting, art, organization, basically anything that you want to learn more about or improve upon. You can find on Skillshare. You can also find classes that are specific to different software. So if you want to learn like Premiere Pro or InDesign or something like that, you can find classes specifically to that. I think that's like a new feature that they have. And then something that I was really excited about, because it kind of narrowed down and made it a little bit easier for me to find the sort of classes I was looking for, is that I did one of their learning paths, which basically is a collection of classes specific to a topic that you might be interested in. So I was looking for graphic design ones, so I decided to do this graphic design basics learning path. There's a collection of 4 classes within it, and so there's different people leading the classes. And I really was intrigued by that. And I've been super into this one class all about posters and designing posters. And it's really stood out to me. I've written so many notes for it, and it kind of has ignited different things, even unrelated to graphic design. This teacher is so fabulous. Her name is Ellen Lupton, and I think she's so cool. She even referenced this book quite a few times, Design is Art by Bruno Munari. And this is a book I picked up many, many months ago and I haven't delved into yet. She brought up so many incredible points about iconography and things that I have always been interested in, but didn't really understand its historic place in graphic design and design work in general. And so I'm very excited to read this book now that I've done this class, because I feel like it'll connect a lot of dots. But I really missed, and I think I spoke about this in previous vlogs, especially when I'm talking about reading and my love for reading recently, and I've really missed having that connection to my learning part of my brain and just my ability to absorb things and learn new things and be curious about stuff. And so this has really helped give me a lot of confidence, and also just like has illuminated to me that I am definitely someone who is craving a more learning atmosphere, and I really love that about Skillshare. I'm gonna leave a link down below, but there also will be the QR code on the screen here. The first 500 of you to click the link will get a free month trial on Skillshare, which is a fabulous deal. Like me at this time of year where you're having these holiday blues, to kind of just recultivate a interest in, you know, starting new and starting something new and being excited about something. I think that's kind of also why I've been feeling this way. I think like these holiday blues come up and the end of the year, it's very bittersweet, and it feels like a really opportune time to reconnect. Just feels like a really beautiful place to start, and I feel really good about it. And I'll just tell one thing that she said that really stood out to me. And there's all these different posters that show the process of making the poster, and I think that that's something that is really fascinating to me as well, is that like the art is the process of making the art. And I think that's kind of how I feel about documenting things in a way, is like showing you all these really simple things, and the act of showing them is the point of it, and that's why I like creating, if that makes sense. But because of it, I just feel like I was reignited this week, you know, trying to get through the freneticness of the holidays while also just being really mindful of the person that I wanted to carry through into the new year. Okay, good morning. It's like 6:45 and it's Monday, and I have a really busy week ahead of me. I want to get so many things done, and I know I'm gonna want to knit because I started a knitting project on Saturday, so I'm determined to get up early and knit or do my tasks so that I have time to do everything this week. I want to have a really productive week. I also have my Christmas cherries on. I also have Sarah's car right now, so I might try and go to yoga this morning as well. It's really rainy, so I don't think I would want to bike there. We got another hour and a half before the sun is even up.
I think there must be something wrong with me, Linus. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. I don't feel the way I'm supposed to feel.
I did not end up going to yoga because I just felt like I had too many things to do. I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed this morning by all my tasks. I'm gonna go tomorrow though. I'm getting dressed because I just want to be ready. I'm gonna go to, there's like a gingerbread display type thing happening at one of the hotels downtown, and my friends who have the baby are gonna take him, and so I wanted to go with them to see that. But I've just got some random little Christmassy tasks to do. You know, when people start going away for the holidays and then you're like, okay, this is when I have to give them their Christmas presents and yada yada. So now I'm like, the countdown is on. It's like every day there's another person. So I'm just feeling a little bit frazzled. I also am about to start my period. I am incredibly emotional and fragile and sensitive, and I'm just trying to make things as easy for myself as possible. I don't know what to wear. I think I'm for sure gonna wear these jeans. I haven't worn these jeans in a couple days, so let's do the jeans. And then I'm wearing a gray t-shirt, so I'll just leave that on, and I'm probably just gonna wear a knit, honestly. Uniform. jeans or my Aritzia Effortless pants, a t-shirt, and a knit sweater, and my loafers. I've been wearing this cardigan from Delwyn a lot. Maybe I'll just wear this because it's easy. Okay, cute, that works. Easy peasy outfit. Really living my little circus. Little charms, they're so cute. Okay, I ordered a pillow from Miss Paige Wassel from Was the Store. Finally started shipping to Canada. Oh, it's so cute. Get the full effect here. Get all this stuff up here. Okay. So here's the front. Also, this pillowcase is discolored, so sorry. And then here's the other side. So pretty. This is where I had it in mind for, like in the bedroom. I apologize, all my crap everywhere. And then with something framed above the bed. What do we think? I think it looks so cutie. And the color is really perfect too. Love, love, love.
Diagonals, which also create that simple kind of clean illustration. And the typography is also part of this.
Okay, I've just finished yoga and had to redeem myself from yesterday because I didn't go. It was a very spiritual experience this time. Their system that, like the fan system or whatever, is broken, so it was extra humid and I got so sweaty, and it just kind of added to the whole, I don't know, it just felt very emotional. Maybe I'm already feeling emotional. I just got myself a smoothie as well. It's pouring with rain, so thank goodness I have Sarah's car right now. I'm gonna pick her up from HeliJet at 1, and we're gonna go get our nails done. Having a beautiful Sarah and Sarah day. There she is.